If you're a native Spanish speaker, or simply speak Spanish very well, and want to learn another language, say, I don't know, Japanese, you may have a very powerful advantage that you may not be aware of you have. And I know this from personal experience and from having started to properly learn Japanese recently, so story time. So a long time ago, I went to college at the University of Nevada in Reno. And back then I was one of the many international students that were there at the time, but I do remember there was a lot of Japanese international students. In fact, I think it was the biggest group of international students, at least at that time. So I was friends with a few of them. I used to play football with them at times, and there was one girl in particular that I kept on seeing at the library, more specifically at the computer lab. She was a receptionist at the computer lab inside the library, and it was, one of those college jobs that anyone could get. So anyone working at the desk would have their name tag visible, and I remember distinctively her name was Ikuko Tachiro. So every time I would come into the computer lab and would see her, I would say hello, and because her name tag was there, first name and last name, I would say her whole name, but the thing that I was doing I wasn't realizing was that I was just saying her name fully in Spanish. I was pronouncing it as I would read it in Spanish. So every time I came in, I would say hello and I'd say, "Hi, Ikuko Tachiro." And every time I said it, she would just laugh or chuckle a little bit. Until one day I just asked her, hey, why do you laugh every time I say your name or say hello? Frankly, I thought she was probably making fun of me or I was saying it wrong. I didn't speak a word of Japanese back then. But no, it caught me by surprise that it was in fact the opposite. She said that my pronunciation was really good or unusually good. Maybe from the way that other people called her in English. And that's when I realized that by simply pronouncing the things you read in my native Spanish way of speaking, I guess I'm somehow closer to the way that Japanese truly sounds in Japanese. At least that was my working theory, but that was way back when in college, so years and years passed, and I never wanted to really learn Japanese until recently. I said, you know what, let's just go ahead and just learn properly. So I joined the Japan Society here in New York, and as I am beginning to learn, I'm still noticing that I am sounding very, very close to, say, teacher or some of the video clips that they make us watch during the class. So of course, yes, the alphabet is different, the words are different, the structure of all the phrases is very different, especially where a verb lands in any given sentence. So if you ever wonder about learning Japanese and you speak Spanish, and I'm going to say also Italian, know that, no, of course it's not easy, but you're going to be sounding more like a native in a very short amount of time. 見てくれてありがとうございます。